All right, hello everyone. I believe I am live now. Hopefully my audio is working. Give me a moment to kind of situate a few things before I really get into anything. Just want to make sure it's working. Aha, there we go. You see this. Make sure that. Okay, I'm gonna try to watch the LinkedIn comments. I will do my best. So I apologize for anybody who asks any questions and I miss it. It's my bad. LinkedIn, I don't know, it seems to kind of be weird. I wonder. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to watch the LinkedIn comments. I got headphones on too. It'd be great, you know, it'd be nice if I could like pop chat out. I wonder if there's a way. I don't see one. Okay. All right, well, I'll do my best to watch the LinkedIn chat. So, you know, thanks everybody for being here today. I'm Jordan, the CTO for Cloud Underground, doing another late night stream here. Today I'm going to talk a bit more about the Zero Trust Cockpit, which is an end user environment that we created that has all of the tools that you need to create super nice, beautiful looking streams like this one, or really powerful demos to get across your ideas on tech and technology and all of this stuff. So check it out. Let me show you real quick. If you go to our website, which is cloudunderground.dev, you will, oh, this is shop. Hold on. So if you go to our main page, this is cloudunderground.dev. You can go to the Cloud Jitsu program here, and this is where you can learn more about the Underground Cockpit, and actually you can sign up for this course. It's currently free because we just released it, and you can go through it, learn about what we do, set up your own Zero Trust Cockpit, and see what it's all about, and start making streams like this if you want to. It's got all the tools. So anyway, yeah, that's our website, and then if you click on the course, then it takes you here and you can buy it. Anyway, add it to cart, go check it out. It's currently free, but we are going to start charging $24 for it on our website. However, if you find like later on after we start charging that you are really interested but you're strapped for cash, you can enter our dojo, and in the dojo you can get a free code from us. We're gonna continue to allow it to be free to dojo members. So join us in the dojo, and if we go back to our home page, gotta get rid of the shop bit here. You can go to join the DevSecOps dojo. It's here under Underground Nexus. So check all of that stuff out. So yeah, today I want to talk a bit about what our goals were with when we created the Underground Nexus and the Zero Trust Cockpit. At least one of our major goals. One of our major goals was to essentially give people an alternative to traditional co-locations with huge servers that are, you know, hosting apps or users or whatever else. That's your traditional co-location. We have our own low-cost co-location that's essentially our office, which has a fiber connection and our own servers, which for the most part are desktop computers that are, you know, they're not low cost, but they're within the reach of most normal people. And then we use our GitHub, which resides on our servers in our office, as our source of truth. So all roads kind of lead to Rome, and in this case, GitHub is our Rome. So everything kind of comes back to our GitHub and the stuff that we have on our own environment. So this is an alternative design to a traditional co-location using Git, and it's called a Git BIOS when you do this. So when we refer to a Git BIOS, that's what we're referring to, which is our Git, which all our stuff is based on. So I think that's really important to remember, is that what we're trying to do is create a low-cost alternative to traditional server environments so that anybody can get into some of these things like hosting, web hosting, demoing, collaborative environments, things like that. And essentially, if you set up an Underground Nexus, one of the major things that you get is Mate Desktop and Chrome RDPs. If you have a bunch of admins that are trying to get onto a system, they can use those to connect and then to work. And then for end users, we created the Zero Trust Cockpit and Chasm. So we also have a partnership with GitLab, and with GitLab you can power your Zero Trust cockpits with Git runners for all of your CI/CD needs, which allows you to scale the Zero Trust cockpits as needed. If you have more users, you can add more cockpits and allow them to be in those and do whatever they're doing. So it's really cool stuff. Much cheaper way to get into essentially the server and the hosting game. So using infrastructure as code instead of like traditional infrastructure. So one of the other cool things about the Underground Nexus is that it has Portainer. And for those who need it, Portainer Business, the Portainer Business Edition, if you have that in your Underground Nexus, it upgrades the Nexus to have the eBPF kernel, which allows remote networks to operate like one central network, which is an incredibly powerful tool. You do have to upgrade to the business edition of Portainer, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people are looking for that right now. So if that's something you need, we've got it. Okay, with that, I think I'm going to do a little bit of a Portainer demo. I'm just going to briefly go through Portainer. I kind of touched on it last week, but it's really where you manage the Underground Nexus and the containers and stuff. So it's a great place to kind of look at again so we can get you a little bit more familiar with the Underground Nexus if people are interested. So let me go over here and get my web browser up again, and then we're going to go, I've got a Portainer environment set up on a Jetson AGX that is on this network. So let me see here. Hold on. Let me see if anybody has any questions or comments. I'm not seeing anything, but LinkedIn is super weird about it. Let me just refresh the page and make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything. So sorry if I am. I apologize. I'm doing my best to kind of catch everything. But anyway, it doesn't look like I've missed anything. So here we are in the Portainer that's on my AGX. So if you log into Portainer, and the first time that you open your Portainer, if you just set up an Underground Nexus, and hold on one sec. Okay. Basically, you will need to give the credentials to Portainer that you want it to use. And if you're not quick enough in opening Portainer after you install your Underground Nexus, you're going to have to go into a webtop, or you can bash into one of those using Docker exec into the webtop environment, and then you need to reset your Portainer instance using Docker commands. And once you do that, try to go back to Portainer. It'll ask for the credentials. You'll put that stuff in, and then in the future, you use that to log in, and when you log in, you will get to this page. So this shows the environments. This is our local environment. You can see we've got 5 stacks, 12 services, 19 containers, 22 volumes, 22 images, and this Jetson AGX has 8 CPUs and 33.5 gigabytes of RAM to work with, so pretty powerful little system. Let's click on the environment, and it just kind of gives us a little more information on these things and allows us to click into different things. I'm going to skip the stacks for now, but I think one thing that's worth looking at here is our services tab, because the services will basically stay up. Portainer is going to do its best to keep these services up, kind of no matter what happens. Not all of them are actually set to run at the moment, but the ones that are, like Loki here, Grafana, if those containers get shut down, Portainer is just going to spin those back up because they're a service. And so if you actually want to stop some of these containers that are running, you have to do it from the services place. So you can select the services and stop it or remove it or whatever you need to do. I guess maybe you just have to remove it. But anyway, so that's good to know. If you have a service that you actually don't need and is taking up resources, you can turn it off that way. And then if we click on our containers here, this is really one of the main places you're going to spend time in if you're in Portainer, is here in this containers section, because the containers are, all your Docker containers that are running on your environment. And so this is the place to go to see what's running and what's going on with them and to manage them, essentially. So if we look at our workbench, which is kind of one of the main pieces of the Nexus that you interact with a lot, we can see we can look at its logs. We can see info. We can inspect it. Let's see if we inspect it. It shows us all this stuff, or host name, or graphics driver, just a bunch of stuff. How it's set up. Let's go back to Cortez. So we can see its statistics. So this one's kind of fun. You can see CPU usage, I/O usage, network usage, and memory usage, and you can decide, what your refresh rate was. I tried 1 second earlier and it wasn't quite keeping up, so that might be a little too fast for it. But if we do 3 seconds here, we can watch it. How much we can see how many resources this particular container is using, which is really useful if you're trying to track down whatever is using a lot of resources on your system or whatever, or just see how intense is a container to run. And then it also shows the processes that are running on the container, so that's kind of nice. So let's go back here. The other thing that we can do from here is execute a console. So let's do that. Typically, you're just going to be fine with your default settings here. So bin bash is fine in this case. We can click connect, and then we can interact with the workbench. When you do this, you automatically are logged in as root, so just be aware of that. You're working as root, not as a user. Typically on the workbench, when you log in the regular way to actually interact with the workbench and be on it, you're logged in as the user ABC. So just be aware. But yeah, we can list what's here in our root directory and all this stuff, and I don't know, do whatever you need to do. I'm just going to exit for now. But so that is how you get to a console. And then finally, you can attach a console. So if we click on, and it shows what image each of these containers is using. So that's nice. You know what images are, I don't know, in use, I guess, how many different images you're using, whatever. If you have an image that's not being used, you can, I don't know, I guess just get rid of it. But if you have one that's in use and you can't figure out what it's using it, this is kind of the best way to do that. Let's see, what else is here? The IP address of the particular container. This is internal IPs, so you have to be in a webtop for most of these to work. And we also see what ports are open on all the different containers, which can be really useful if you're setting up a new container and trying to figure out what ports you need to have open, or or what ports are available to open, you can use this list and see. The webtops run on 3000, so you can see there's a few different webtops that the port ultimately goes to 3000, but you have to then set up another port in front so that we don't have all these port conflicts. So anyway, getting in the weeds a little bit there. If we click on one of these containers, it also gives us a number of stats, controls, and one of the other cool things it allows us to do is duplicate and edit a container. So if you want to duplicate a container, you can do that super quickly with this. We could maybe make a game server, whatever, and then we would, need to make a different port here that's going to 3000. I don't know, 6100 or something. And you could open another port, if you needed for game server, for people to connect, whatever it is you're doing. And then there's places to map your volumes and set your environmental runtime resources and all this stuff. So this is essentially just the create a container dialog, and it just is taking the settings for that container that we're duplicating and pulling them over here. So that can be a really useful thing. And then of course we can restart, pause, we can stop them, kill them, whatever we need to do. And then there's a bunch of information down here that will tell you about the container and what volumes it's got mapped, what networks it's using, etc., because over here we can we've got networks that we can manage here in Portainer. So these are all the networks that are set up, and you can go and then see what containers are using these different networks, which allows you to kind of manage this whole system. We've also got our images over here, so you can come and manage images. I've got a couple that aren't used here, so I could probably get rid of those if I wanted to. Or you can keep them around. If you're going to spin up a container that uses that image in the future, it's nice to not have to necessarily download it again. Like this XFCE desktop is a 1.6 gigabyte container, or image I should say. So it takes a minute to download, and if you're on a slow network, that can take a very, very long time to download. Fortunately, it doesn't take me too long here, but it's nice to have that ready to go if I want to spin up that container. So anyway, don't know what else I would say. Oh, I guess we can build an image too. Oh, yes. So if you want to use a Docker file or something along those lines to build an image, this is the place to do that. So you would paste your Docker file in here, give it a name, and then you can build an image with it, and then you can deploy your image using the containers thing and adding a container. You just specify that image that you just created. So that's how you can make a container from scratch just using a Docker file, is here through this images section, and build an image. So that's super useful too. Networks, I honestly don't mess around in here a whole lot. We kind of have everything configured the way it needs to be, so you don't have to think about this, because if you don't know what you're doing in here, then it's pretty confusing and complex. And then this is the volume section. So this is where all the volumes for all the containers are held, so you can manage your volumes and remove them, do what you need to do. You can check them out. Like here's a volume that I made earlier that's not being used, so you can see it was created, what its mount path is and stuff, and we could probably just remove it since, again, it's not being used at all. Let's see, what else do I want to say about Portainer? We've got our swarm over here, so you can see our different clusters that are set up. In this case, we only have one node in the cluster. It's just the host, which is 8 CPU, 33.5 gigabytes of memory, our Jetson AGX, so that's that. Let me just check LinkedIn and see if I'm missing anything. Yeah, Portainer is an incredible tool. It can do so much stuff. And it's really kind of at the heart of the Nexus in a lot of ways. It's, you know, again, where you manage your containers, where you can spin new stuff, where you can develop new containers. So yeah, check it out. Go, you know, download an Underground Nexus or get a Nexus going. You just need Docker on some sort of machine, and then you're pretty much ready to run the Underground Nexus. So check that out. If you want instructions, let's see. The best place to go is probably our GitHub. So let me just show you that real quick. Sorry. Okay, let's see. So if I go to GitHub, this one, this is our GitHub page for the Underground Nexus, and it tells you all about how to set one up, and then where to go to get to all the different tools and stuff. So yeah, go check it out, and then again, go check out our website and the Cloud Jitsu course if you want to get going with the Zero Trust Cockpit, because it allows you to do all kinds of cool things in the same environment, essentially, including, you know, running, I believe we got OBS in it. I think your first challenge is to get Discord running in it. So it's really got all kinds of tools for basically creating content to promote yourself, promote your products, and get yourself out there. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today with Portainer and kind of the intro to this stream. So with that, I think I'm going to go into game mode. Let's play a little Terraria. That's cool with folks. So gonna start my Terraria game up here. I'm gonna change my scene. So I also noticed the last few times I streamed that I was kind of covering up the crafting section with my face, so I made myself a little smaller down there. I'm hoping that will not cover the crafting section anymore, because it's kind of helpful to see those menus, see what I'm actually doing, because I tend to do a lot of crafting. So we are joining using IP. I'm going to keep using Yasna. Oh yeah, no leaks, sorry people. Let me do that. All right. And all right, cool. Now here we are in game. So, and I always like to kind of start my Terraria experience here by just reminding you why I play Terraria in relation to any of this stuff, if it seems like kind of a non sequitur. It's because this Terraria server is hosted on a container that's running in an instance of the Underground Nexus that's running actually several hundred miles away from me on a Jetson AGX. So I like to use it as a demo to show, I mean, the kind of performance that you can get out of these. And obviously Terraria is not a super powerful game, and it's not super hard to run, but honestly, if you have low power equipment, you will feel it. I mean, there's a decent amount going on in Terraria, so computers that don't have any sort of like real graphics processing power do struggle a little bit to run it. I mean, they can, but it's a little slow. But at any rate, yeah, this is running on our own server, so you can see like what kind of lag we get and the performance. And the other thing is that you can go set up your own server just like this, and you can get your friends access to it. And you probably would need to set it up on like DO or something to make that really easy, but there are ways to get your friends access to your network using other means, like RDP potentially or something like that. Anyway, but yeah, so you could set up one of these yourself and play just like we do here, or like I do here. So yeah, it's just a good way for us to kind of show what the Nexus can do. And there's a decent amount of, I mean, The Nexus that is running this is running the full Nexus stack in addition to this Terraria server, which is running on its own webtop. So, yeah, it's good. It's good performance. It works great. Okay. So, last time I played Terraria, I was mining down in the underworld, and you can see I've got this fancy armor now that's all on fire, and that's because I mined enough hellstone to make a full set of armor. So that's pretty cool. And the other thing I made was this sweet sword, but I think I made that before I ended the last stream, so I had that. So yeah, one of the first things that I really want to do today, I think, well, first thing I'm going to do is go fishing. I don't think you guys have seen me go fishing yet. So fishing is kind of a, I don't know, I actually do like it. It's a fun aspect of this game. We need a fishing line, a fishing pole. There's a bunch of items that enhance your ability to fish. I don't think I need any of that. And then you need bait for fishing. And you can see I've got all these different insects in here with different bait power. But the best I've got is these. If you have worms, you can craft enchanted night crawlers. By using stars. You need a star and a worm, and then you get these enchanted night crawlers, which at the moment are the best bait that I appear to have access to. So anyway, if you want to go fishing, you need a fishing pole and you need bait. That's usually how it goes. So we got that, and then the fisherman Simon here, he gives out these quests. I was reeling in the big one when this funny talking zombie burst out of the forest lake and started rambling on about this ferocious species of fish made out of dirt. He says it could suffocate 10 blokes his size or something like that. I want it now. So this is caught in the surface and the underground, so we got to make sure we're in the surface of the underground. We're looking for a dirt fish. The zombie burst out of the forest and just started talking about fish. Simon runs into nicer zombies than I do in this game, apparently. The ones I run into just want to eat my face, typically. Okay, so I need a good lake in the surface. I really need to get... Right now, I think the easiest one for me to get to is this one over here. So I'm just going to go there. But it's still a little bit of a trek. And for those who have watched before, you're familiar with my little network of pylons, but for those who haven't, you can transport around Terraria quickly using these fancy pylons. And it's a whole ordeal to get them set up. But anyway, I've got some, so... Heading to the fishing hole to catch a dirt fish. The fishing quests it's kind of a fun mechanic. You can only do one per game, so you can't really rack them up super fast. It takes time. But you get some pretty good stuff, and I think every like 5 quests that you complete, he gives you a special item, I believe. So you get like this high test fishing line, which I need to use when I actually start fishing. That I got for completing quests, so definitely pretty useful. Here's the other thing I want to do today is defeat this boss and get access to the dungeon, because I think I've got enough stuff to do it at this point, and it'd be really nice. Be really nice to get down there. There's a few resources that you can't get except for in the dungeon, like bones. I believe you can only get from the dungeon. Maybe in hard mode you can get them from more places, but at least at this point. Oh yeah, I also got these sweet boots. Check this out. So wild lava waders provide the ability to walk on water, honey, and lava. Grant immunity to fire blocks for 7 seconds. Immunity to fire blocks and 7 seconds of immunity to lava, excuse me. And reduces damage from touching lava. But it's pretty cool, allows me to walk on water, which is handy. Especially when you're fishing, because man, I wish I could do this actually fishing. Man, it'd be so nice to not have to wait and be able to get out there a little bit away from the bank. When you're bank fishing, sometimes it limits you. It'd be nice, like, you know, you can't cast. Sometimes you can't cast out to the deep enough parts to actually get it. So I need to focus on my actual fishing instead of talking about real fishing. Yeah, so basically you just throw out your fishing pole like you would a weapon, and or your tackle, and then you just wait for the thing to bob, and then you pull up. It's just like fishing with a bobber. You get all kinds of weird stuff: wooden crates, seaweed, shoes. There's some good fish too. Some of the fish you need for crafting certain potions and stuff like that, you have to have the fish in order to do that. So it is good to get into the fishing mechanic if you play a lot of Terraria. This dirt fish is being very... Usually I would have had it by now, I feel like. There he is! Okay, so we got our dirt fish. Maybe I should try and catch some more bait while I'm over here. Haha! These dragonflies are fast, they're tricky to catch. Ah! There we go. Oh, I think I killed it. I don't think I caught it. Oh, that's kind of sad. Oh, I was using the hammer, not the... Oh, it helps to use the bug net and not the hammer. Hammer not good for insects. Okay. Let's go complete this quest because, like I said, the quests are daily, so if you, like, catch the fish and then you take too long to give it to Simon, then the quest ends and you don't complete it, so... Cool. So let's see what I got. Another 5 fishing potions. That's good. Increases fishing power by 15, and it's 8-minute duration. Like, that's pretty nice. Okay. Okay, and I've been keeping all these fish in this thing. Quick stack. Also open, open, open. Nice gel. Yeah, like I need that. But got some other good stuff. Mining potion, lesser mana, journeyman bait. Okay. Done fishing for the moment. Let's put this stuff away. I forgot to even use that. Quick stack those baits. Oh yeah, let's get this guy in here. Still my best bait. Heart reach. Increase pickup. Huh, that's kind of interesting. I don't really see myself ever using that, I gotta say. Let's get rid of this gel. And sweet, I've got these blueberries, but I don't know. I need to get my dye stuff in a better position. Okay, I'm gonna head back over. I might just grab this little star while I'm here. Gonna go back over to the edge of the map, to the dungeon. It's a little faster to get there from there. I should be using the torch so you can actually see where my character is. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go for it, I guess. I feel like I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be for this boss. The, guardian, skeleton guardian, or whatever he is. And I can't remember if, you get the old man as like an NPC after you break his curse. I don't remember. Guess we'll find out. Should be using a torch. I know it kind of is dark. Okay. And I should probably have some sort of arena, but yeah, it's going for it. If I die, maybe I'll make one. Old man, please battle my crafter. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah. Eat crap, guy. Oof. Man, this sword is so powerful. It's pretty impressive. What's he doing? I don't like the spinning head. Trying to watch my health, see if I need to heal. Oh yeah, I'm gonna destroy this. This is no problem. Don't need an arena. I'm gonna heal real quick just in case he starts being mean. Does he? I was afraid that blood might hurt me, but it doesn't appear to. Wait, does it? Nope. I'm gonna say no on that. Yeah, you're a loser, man. You're going down. Freeing the old man from his curse, getting bones. It's gonna be great. Maybe I'll shoot some bees at him too, just for fun. Haha! The bees, they follow him. The bees, not the bees! Alright. Yes, the bees. Got him. Got him. Got an achievement. Look at that. Fun. Skeletron has been defeated. Achievement completed. Alright. Where'd the old man go? Like that was not even a challenge hardly. Let's see if did he get added to merchant? I don't see him to my NPCs, so I don't know, we'll find out eventually probably. But now I can go down here, it's amazing. Get all the books I want. I need to mine a ton of this brick or whatever. Oh man, I died so many times at one point because I came down here before I defeated that guy, and it's bad. It's bad news. Let's see how many. I mean, there might even be a couple items left over for me here down here, but perhaps not. Probably should be using a weapon and not the pick. There we go. Oh, books! I can harvest books. I'm so excited. Books are one of the things that you can't get except for down here, I don't think. And you can't make bookshelves without books, obviously, so... Getting all the books. There's a bunch of good... Oh yeah, that hurts. Bunch of good items that you can get down here too. We should, hopefully we'll run into... There's one more sword I need to make the... I think it's the best sword you can get before hard mode, which takes the sword I'm currently using and a number of other swords. This sword's brutal. Yes, bones. It's awesome to get bones. Bones and books. That allows you to make pianos. You need bones and books to make pianos. There's so many books down here, you know? It's crazy. Well, skeletons don't need to read. I might as well take them all. That's how I feel. Whoa. 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 What is this biome? I've never seen this. This dungeon is, it's huge. It's huge. Ow. I was stepping on a spike. Ah, I need keys. Where do I get these keys? I need keys for all those underground chests too, and I don't know where to get the keys. Might have to look that up. I might have to check out this biome. This looks cray. I've never seen this. What is it? Wow. I mean, wild. I wonder, does this only exist on like the edge of the map or something? It's so strange. I'm loading up on the books if you didn't notice. Also, pretty haphazard with my torch placement. And a door. Chippy's couch. Hello, Terraria. Great for chilling like a streamer. Huh. That's funny. I guess Chippy's maybe another Terraria streamer. I guess I can claim that these days. What is going on here? These are specialty oh! The mechanic! Yo! Cool. Don't go down there. Oh gosh. Is she alive? Okay, she's alive. I'm gonna try and keep her that way. Oh, mimic? Is that a mimic? What is this? Why can't I hurt it? Wow. This is more elaborate than it used to be, the dungeon. There didn't used to be this this many different types of chests, I don't think. I'm trying to kind of get away from the mechanic so she'll live and go live somewhere. So what is this? Bewitching table. Huh. Alright. Man, how many 13 enemies? Take you guys down. Give me my bones. It's nice to leave a trail of torches and you know where you've been before. Oh, little Santa. Santa has red eyes in that. That's disturbing to me. And now we got ice down here. Huh. Graham the Clother has arrived. So 2 new NPCs from defeating the Guardian. I'm just kind of exploring around down here because it's crazy. My books. I just want books. Why can you let me get my books and not kill me while I'm doing it, jerk? Well, how do you kill this mimic? This is so weird. I can't hit it. Can't hit it with. Maybe I can hit it with a hammer. Oh, it gets hit by enemies. I'm gonna let it get hit and see if that breaks it open. Almost there. Almost. One more hit. Come on, guy. Come over here. Okay. Those stupid spikes hurt. Can I? Yeah, I can. Oh, maybe I don't want that to die then. Huh. Well, that sucks. Okay. I thought it might go either way. I wasn't sure. Where am I going? Whoa. Oh, sketch. Fortunately, I can walk on water, so this isn't nearly as good of a trap as it would be otherwise. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, that hurts! Dudes. Good grief. So many enemies down in this place. Ow. Not back where I started. No, this is new. Hold on. Oh, and she's still up there. Dang it, Marshana. Well, I think I'm gonna bail on this place for a moment. Oh, I don't want it face. Put it back. I'll if I ever want. I don't want that. I thought it might break. That's why I was hitting it. Screw you, dude. Alright. Back home. Arshana, where am I going to put her? I think she might like the underground, but for the... Well, actually, maybe that's what I'll do with her then. Okay. So I got to go down there to actually assign her. I'm gonna give her a place in my mushroom house, see what she thinks of it down there. Oh. Bewitched. Why do I have that? Huh. Oh. Right click to have more minions. Whoa. Whoa, do we have pirates incoming? Boy, we might have pirates incoming. It says right click to have more minions. I don't know. Is that permanent? How the heck does that work? Might have to investigate that mechanic a little more later. For now that I can move down here, I'm going to put my mechanic girl down here. Seems like a good spot for her. Or maybe I'll give her this bedroom or whatever. This can be the common room. Potentially overthinking this a bit. There was also a clothier, Graham. Where's he at? Not here. Not here. Is he over here? Aha, ha ha ha. Here he is. In my other house. Wait, is he living in this room? Oh, okay. Okay. He's just up here using the bathroom and I just walked in on him. Sorry, Graham. Kind of funny, though, that he's up in the bathroom right now. Alright, let's... What you got? Whoa. That looks like a cool painting. Some... He's got weird stuff. I want this painting, though. How big is it? Oh, it's big. I could have it here if I didn't have the candle, I think. Screw it, let's do it. Ha! I like it. Now I just gotta find a nice spot for the candle. The candle might just be extra now, actually. No, let's do this. Put the candle on this table, maybe. And we'll put this somewhere else. This really should go into an obsidian room, I would say, or something along those lines. Maybe I'll just hang on to it for now. Put it out on the deck. It's Cram's just sitting on the pot. That's so funny. Alright. Cool, cool. She's still... Marshana, get out of the dungeon, you fool. I really do want to see this. What this biome is, too, is fascinating. Okay. Well, let me look at Portainer or LinkedIn, just see if I missed anything. Doesn't look like I've missed anything. All right, neato completo. I think I might call it here pretty quick. See what's going on in Terraria. You know what I'm gonna do first? Let's do another fishing quest here. Wait. Where did I get the golden key? That must just have dropped from an enemy maybe or something. I also, let me put my books away. Now that I got a bunch of them. Yes, now I can make some good bookcases. That's exciting. Like, is there a good place for a bookcase up here? Nah, not really. I feel like this bathroom is not a very good use of space at the moment, but whatever, it's a room. People can live there. Hopefully not too many people are living in the bathroom, but you know. Let's see what my quest is from Simon. What's white and tan and fluffy and lives in a frozen underground lake? A mutant flinfix. I wasn't telling a joke, you know. There really is a mutated variety of flinks that is more adapted to an aquatic lifestyle. I want it to adapt to my fishbowl, so make sure that happens. Okay, caught in the underground tundra. Mutant flinx fish. Okay. I have been meaning to create some sort of something in the tundra. God, it's a pain to get to the tundra. The underground. Oh, here we go. This is how to get there. Okay. This won't be hard, actually. This will be easy. I take it back. This is not too bad. I just need to go and take a little mine cart. Get right over there. Is this the one? No. The big shaft's this one. Not this one, but the one after it. Oh, that I'll hold up. And then we take this minecart. You can see I've been doing a little work on isolating this corrupted area to try and keep it from corrupting more areas. Once I get, it's not a big deal right now, but once I go to hard mode, man, that stuff spreads fast. And my first big map where I got really far, I think most of that map is like corrupted or hallowed because of the spread of that stuff. And I'd like to kind of try and avoid that in this map, you know. I don't know if I'm going to be really exhaustive about it, but hold on, that makes dye. See this little root thing here? This is orange dye, I believe. Orange blood root, there we go. Gotta have quick eyes when you're going through on these mine shafts. Perfect. I think this is where I need to be. Honestly, I think that lake I just rode over is what I'm going to use. This one. Okay. Get us a little bit of light here. And then I should be able to... You need a water body of a certain size in order to catch things, but I think this is just big enough. You'll see you catch a little bit different stuff down here. Oh, there it is. I already got it. What time is it? 8:18. I got some time. I might even fish a little longer. And for those who have watched me before, you know I'm always after silt. Well, these tiles here are slush tiles, and they do the exact same thing as silt. You can turn them into resources using the what is that thing called? Whatever it is. The converter thingy. I don't honestly remember what it's called right now. Catch one more and then I'll head back. Got some Atlantic cod, that's probably good. We did it. Sweet. Oh man, that's my 50th quest. Obviously that includes another character too that I played. What did he give me for that? Oh, he gave me more fishing potions. So many fishing potions. Put this guy back. Got so much stuff. Oh. Okay, cool. Well, everybody, I think I'm gonna call it on that. I know it's a little bit shorter today, but still, I think pretty good stream. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed checking it out, and I kind of want to go grab a little bit of food. So I'm hungry. I'm gonna go do that. Everybody, enjoy your night. I hope you had some fun watching some Terraria, and then learned about some of our products at the beginning of this stream. Maybe I will real quick. Hold on. Go back to our website over here and just remind you all that you should go check out our website. here we go. Let me get it up for y'all. All right, so go to our website, cloudunderground.dev. Check that out. Go join the DevSecOps Dojo if you want to learn more about us. Talk to us. Be part of our community. We've got a huge, really active community in our Discord server these days, so you can go talk to them, see what's going on, learn about IT news, all kinds of different things. Learn about, if you're having trouble with anything related to the Nexus, they'll help you, we'll help you. It's all in the DevSecOps Dojo, so go check that out right here. And then if I go back to our homepage, if you are interested in the Zero Trust Cockpit and want to learn again more about what we're doing, go take the Cloud Jitsu course, check out the prereqs, and do it while it's still free on the website. And if you miss that, then join our DevSecOps Dojo to get a free code in there, because we're going to try and continue to make it free for the dojo members. So with that, I think I'm going to sign off. Thanks again. I am Jordan, the CTO for Cloud Underground, and thanks for coming and hanging out with me a little tonight. It was a good time. I hope you had fun. I know I did. So bye, everybody. Have a great night.